Uh, Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I'm highly delighted today to inform you that I have presented a memo to the Federal Executive Council for approval of a draft bill for an act to establish Nigeria Police Force College, Training School and the institution to serve as centers for professional training of officers of the Nigerian police and other related matters. It is worthy to note that as part of Mr. President's reform of Nigerian police ecosystem, the ministry is championing police reforms with the strong backing of the presidency and stakeholders to address observed gaps in the training and retraining of police officers, rehabilitation and upgrade of available police training institutions and facilities nationwide, tackle lack of funding to take care of the training institutions, and create a robust structure for effective management and administration of the institutions. In consideration of the above, Federal Executive Council has today graciously approved the draft bill for an act to establish Nigeria Police Force College, Training School and institution to serve as centers for professional training of officers of the Nigerian Police Force and other related matters. It has also directed the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice to transmit the draft bill to the National Assembly for enactment into law. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, by the time this draft bill is passed by the National Assembly, it is expected that the change it is expected to change the narrative in our institutions. In addition to giving legal backing to these institutions and financial autonomy, it will also help to mobilize the much needed technical and financial support from within and outside the country for the modernization of police training facilities towards improving the quality of officers that are produced for deployment in furtherance of federal government's agenda on police reforms for effective policing in the country. This is what we have been able to get, and I thank you very much for your kind understanding. The first question asked by Channels Television is whether the proposed bill is going to aid in reducing the level of corruption among police personnel in this country. I want to say that even before this proposal, even before this police bill, our records have shown that the level of corruption among police officers has drastically reduced because of the commitment of this administration to police reforms. I will report positively that the level has drastically reduced, but I want you to note that one of the fundamental objectives of this reform is to improve the standard of teaching and learning in our police institutions. And it is expected that by the time you improve this method of teaching and learning, you are expected to have good quality materials that are coming out who are fully polished to appreciate the need to be more professional and talk less of corruption in the course of our duty. So I think by implication, it will also help in reducing this unfortunate incident among police personnel. The second question raised by Arise TV, wanting to know how many institutions are we going to establish through this draft bill. I want to say that this draft bill is talking about the institutions that are already on ground and functioning. At the moment, we have about 7 police colleges, 15 training institutions, and 7 other special professional training institutions, 13 other training institutions that are across the country. So it's not new institutions that we are going to establish. The essence of establishing, coming up with this bill, is to provide legal backing to these institutions and to make them more effective. I think this last question raised by my friend from Punch, yes, is asking, now that the IG's tenure is, or IG's supposed to end by 1st March 2023. I don't know why you go to a record, but let me say that by the provision of Police Act 2020, the IG is now supposed to have a kind of 4-year period, and Mr. President has already given him a letter of appointment in that regard. So the issue of IG going out during this election period does not arise. Thank you.
What skill about the reduction of corruption within the force?
Yes, we are monitoring the conduct of police officers on daily basis, and we are also listening to the public in terms of their reaction, in terms of their feedback to what the police are doing on the roadside, in the market, in working places. These are issues that the issues that we use to measure the level of reduction of corruption among police officers in the country.
Was that an official poll or you just asked questions?
Come again?
Random questions or was it an official poll?
No, we send officers to go around and to monitor, and we also listen to people.